Well, here we are. Nice winter day. We hadn't got any snow yet, and it had been raining, but it dried up enough. So I said, "Well, let's go try it." 37 degrees as we taxi out past the shores of Lake Elizabeth Ann this morning. Glad I got the doors on. Wanted to roll kind of slow down the runway there, let her warm up good. Double checking everything on the run up in the checklist there before we get to the end of the runway. We turn her around and point her straight down the runway and push the throttle on. Let's see what happens. As always, I try to push the throttle on a little slow because when you push it right up there, the P factor wants to take you off into the weeds. So we throttle her up, and it only takes seconds, and you're flying. As you can see, here we go, just heading down the runway there. A little chandelle to the left, pick it up above the trees. We just flew it around to the other end of the runway there for the approach. A little fast forward here, so we're not boring you with the details. Coming up on the Boise School, get the flaps on there. We'll line her up at the runway, and here we go, making our first approach. Going to let it down in over the trees because the wind was favoring the east runway, but boy, it was blowing hard today. You can see how the the nose of the airplane is pointed off toward the south there. Let her down in there, let the wheels touch, throttle back up, touch and go, landing. Okay, that's enough, boys. Here we go. Put the power to it, get the flaps off, and we take her up out around the circle for another approach. We're going to make it a little tighter in this time. Okay, and here we go. A little fast forward around to the approach. Okay, picking the Boise School up, flaps on, line her up with the runway here. Now, I had planned on making a full stop landing this time, and of course, with the wind blowing the way it is, it was blowing nearly straight across the runway. We get a little forward slip, we let her down in there, fly it along a few feet off the ground, and when she touches, well, you push your nose ahead, unload the wings there, nice wheel landing. And we got rolling down the runway on the wheels there, and when I got out past those trees, the wind pushed the tail over, wanted to ground loop me there. A little burst of power to give the rudder effectiveness. Got the tail wheel down, planted it. Got her almost stopped there, and I said, well, let's take it out around right from here. I know we had plenty of runway left, and as you can see, we're pretty close to the end of the runway, but it only takes a little bit for the bush gap, and we're flying already. We still got several hundred feet of runway left, so let's go and see if we can land the airplane without ground looping it this time. Again, fast forward around to the approach, get the flaps on, really paying attention this time to the speed control and the direction control of the airplane. Kind of humbles you a little bit when you almost ground loop it there. So we let her down in, and we're flying it right there over the runway, really paying attention this time. And we get the wheels on, and we got the tail wheel planted so we could steer it a little bit better this time before we get to that pine tree on the right, so the wind didn't blow us off into the weeds. There we go. Look at that. Home safe and sound with the Bush Cat again. I hope you enjoyed the flight. I'd like to point out to you that today is the day after Christmas, 2015 here in upstate New York. And no snow, 37 degrees, you can't beat it. With that, I'm going to say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everyone. I hope you enjoyed the flight today.